Welcome to the Private and Public School F1 Exchange Trimester Program Training. This training is designed to provide local coordinators with information about the trimester program, what makes it special, and how it differs from the longer-term F1 programs. Let's get started. In this training, we will provide you with a detailed overview of the trimester program. We'll explore the similarities and differences of the F1 trimester and long-term programs. We'll discuss the student attributes, information about participating schools, the student application process, the trimester program timeline, as well as the host family application process. You'll learn about the common attributes of successful trimester host families. We'll cover topics such as the Trimester Program Expectations Worksheet, Monthly Contact Form, or MCF, student travel opportunities, cultural immersion activity ideas, and finally, we'll provide you with a list of valuable trimester program resources which are located in the ZAP system. Established in 2016, the trimester program promotes the following objectives: to offer a short-term F1 program option that focuses on both academic and cultural exchange to students who are unable to participate for a semester or year. The program also gives students who are interested in the F1 program an opportunity to learn more about it before committing to a semester or year. The program offers a greater diversity of students to our partner schools and host families. It also strives to diversify and expand sending agency partnerships. A select list of schools from PSE's established network have opted to participate. The program is offered to students from Europe and Latin America. Each exchange experience lasts approximately 10 to 12 weeks. However, the program is customizable, so some may stay for a shorter period of time or extend to longer than 12 weeks. 3 programs are offered each year, one in January, another in the spring, March or April arrival, and one in the fall, August or September arrival. The students audit their classes since they are not here for an entire school semester or full year. They are expected to attend school daily and participate in classes and other school activities. In this program, cultural immersion is greatly emphasized. Therefore, host families are expected to engage in at least 2 cultural and/or sightseeing activities with their student in or near their community. The host family and student should decide on these activities together soon after the student arrival when they review the expectations worksheet together. Now, let's compare the F1 trimester program with the longer-term programs. Here are the similarities. Students select schools from a list and submit an application to PSE. Then, they are accepted by a participating school. The school issues an I-20. Students embark on the program with an F1 visa. Host family requirements are the same, including the student having their own bedroom, host family providing transportation, meals, and so forth. The host family application process is the same, wherein they submit an application in ZAP. The HFI is conducted, references are collected, criminal background checks are completed, and an orientation is provided to the host family prior to arrival. The host family receives a monthly stipend. As in all F1 programs, the students' school attendance is important, and they are required to attend class daily and hand in all coursework on time. Both programs offer the same outstanding local coordinator support. Now, let's explore how the F1 trimester program differs from the longer-term programs. The trimester program is shorter in duration, usually lasting around 12 weeks. The program is customizable, therefore some students may stay fewer than 12 weeks or extend to longer than 12 weeks. Trimester students are only from Europe and Latin America. Students audit classes and do not receive academic credit. They are still required to participate fully at school and meet academic requirements. However, in lieu of an official transcript, they receive a certificate of attendance from the school at the end of the program. Only one MCF is required after the student has been on the program for 1 month. If a student extends to longer than 12 weeks, a second report may be required. There is a reduced host family stipend with the trimester program, and the schools offer reduced tuition for the students. The students are typically more interested in being an active part of their host family, going on outings and spending time together. This is mainly due to the fact that they do not experience as much academic pressure as the long-term students. For this reason, most students prefer families with siblings. This is also why there is a requirement that the host family plan at least 2 cultural activities with the student. The ZAP Resources Center contains trimester program-specific materials. For example, student orientation, host family orientation, expectations worksheet, monthly contact form, handbooks, and so forth. Finally, please note that at this time that this training is being developed, student applications are not in ZAP, but PSE is working on getting them in ZAP soon. Currently, the student application is emailed to the local coordinator in PDF format once the student is accepted. Here are some attributes of our trimester students. Typically, they are between 13 and 17 years old, although 18-year-old students may be considered. The program is offered to students only from European and Latin American countries. They are proficient in English. They have a genuine interest in learning about American culture. They are eager to participate in school and host family activities. They are expected to demonstrate maturity and an academic commitment. Again, students are auditing their classes. However, they are required to attend classes daily and hand in all assignments. Currently, we have 20-plus schools in 13 states participating in the trimester program, and we are growing. These schools offer reduced tuition and will provide students with a certificate of attendance or grade report. Again, students will not receive an official transcript. Currently, schools participating in the trimester program are located in Arizona, California, Florida, Illinois, Massachusetts, Maine, Michigan, Missouri, New York, Ohio, Oregon, Pennsylvania, Tennessee, Washington, and Wisconsin. Now, let's discuss the trimester program student application process. First, the student selects 2 to 3 schools they wish to apply to and submits an application to their sending agency. PSE receives the application from the sending agency and sends it to one of the selected schools for consideration. When the student is accepted by the school, dates are confirmed, and the school issues an I-20 form. The local coordinator is then notified of acceptance and receives the student application and program dates. The local coordinator identifies and screens a host family. Then, the student receives their F1 visa, participates in a pre-departure orientation in their home country, and arrives to the United States on the trimester program. Here is the trimester program timeline. After arrival, the student will then participate in a student orientation conducted by their local coordinator. The student attends school and participates in host family and cultural activities. The LC will meet with their student after they have been on the program for 1 month, and then the local coordinator will complete the trimester MCF and send it along with the completed expectations worksheet to PSE. At the end of the trimester program, the student receives a certificate of attendance from their school before departing the program and the United States. Now, we will discuss the host family application process. First, the local coordinator recruits a host family who will provide the student with their own room, meals, transportation, cultural immersion activities, and a safe and caring environment. The LC sends a link to the host family application in ZAP for the host family to complete. The host family completes their application in ZAP as well as the criminal background checks. The local coordinator completes an in-home interview and takes photos if needed. The local coordinator collects at least 2 references. The local coordinator submits a completed host family application in ZAP. Once the host family is accepted, they will receive a confirmation email and the local coordinator will be copied on it. The local coordinator conducts a host family orientation using the trimester program-specific materials and submits the HFO sign-off sheet to PSE. When recruiting for trimester host families, it's helpful to understand what qualities constitute a successful prospective family for this program. These families are involved in family, school, and/or community activities. They're interested in doing things with the students, showing them around, and teaching them about American culture. They look to host students who want to engage with them. They speak English as the primary language in their home. They are open to a shorter hosting experience. They're willing to accept a reduced stipend. Families with children are a plus, but this of course is not a requirement. Here is an example of a portion of the trimester program expectations worksheet. The worksheet is a tool used to communicate and set expectations for each PSE student and their host family. If utilized correctly, this worksheet will help prevent misunderstandings. The student and host family should complete the worksheet together within 1 week of arrival. After reaching an agreement in all categories, for example, meals, chores, transportation, cultural activities, and so forth, both the student and host family will sign and date the worksheet. The worksheet should always be kept updated. Please remember to email the completed expectations worksheet to the PSE office along with the MCF. Here is an example of the Trimester Monthly Contact Form, or MCF. Due to the short length of the program, one MCF is submitted 1 month after the student arrives. You will email this report to the PSE office. Sometimes students opt to extend the program for a few weeks. In this case, a second MCF may be requested. If this is the case, a PSE office staff member will reach out to let you know. The main difference between the trimester MCF and the long-term MCF is that the trimester MCF is condensed and considerably shorter than the regular MCF. The local coordinator is asked to rate certain areas on a scale of 1 through 5 and provide comments. Conversely, the long-term MCF is longer and includes questions for the host family, student, and local coordinator. Because there is only one MCF for the trimester program, it is important that it is as detailed as possible. Also, the expectations worksheet needs to be included with the trimester MCF. In addition, local coordinators are encouraged to include photos along with the MCF to share with the sending organizations and natural parents. Trimester students are eligible to participate in the optional student trips which are offered by our sister company, Education, Travel, and Culture. Participation requires an additional fee, and eligibility depends on timing and the student's academic and behavioral status. The student will need to be in good standing with PSE. The dates of the trip will need to coincide with trimester program dates. The prices quoted do not include airfare. Fees and airline tickets are covered by students. Prices do include accommodations, ground transportation, meals, and activities. Cultural immersion activities with the host family may include group activities with other students and families, or an individual activity with their student. If travel to a nearby city or place of interest takes place, the student is responsible for covering associated costs. The host family should discuss options and brainstorm ideas with their student and decide on the activities together. These will be noted in both the expectations worksheet and MCF. Examples include visiting a larger city, a point of interest, a cultural or historical heritage marker, a nearby national park, an amusement park, or a museum. The goal is to create lasting memories between the host family and their student. The trimester program materials and resources listed here are housed in the Resources section of ZAP. To access trimester materials, just type the word trimester in the search field and then click on the search button. Or you can choose the trimester category in the drop-down menu. This concludes the PSE trimester program training for local coordinators. If you have any questions, contact your regional manager or PSE office. Again, thank you for all that you do as a PSE local coordinator. We appreciate you.